Okay, I have to go to work in like 35 minutes, so I'm going to show you real quick how you can literally build an app in your spare time in the few minutes before you go to work, when you come home later in the day, or just when you have a short break. So this will be a fully functioning app by the time we're done in less than half an hour. We want to build a savings and retirement planner that allows a user to visualize how savings on hand, deposits, compound interest, and time will help them achieve their financial goals. Make the app very visual and exciting with interactivity and feedback for the user's inputs. For example, start the user off with a default balance of $5,000, allow them to adjust to match their own current savings, allow the user to input their monthly savings contribution and their birthday for date calculations. Save this information and bring the user to a new screen that projects their potential financial outcomes using graphs and visualizations. Give the user a few choices in graph types and include additional screens that the user can access for more details and visual breakdowns and customizations. So we'll go ahead and submit that, and we'll come right back and see what we've got. Okay, and here's the result. We've got an app called Future Vision, starting point $5,000. We can adjust this. I'll stick with the 5,000 to start. Monthly contributions, we'll knock it down to 300. Date of birth, just going to put in January 1st. We'll do 1980. Visualize my future. Alright, so this projects by 65 we'll have $161,000 with $300 a month monthly contributions and a $5,000 starting point. So that's probably not going to be enough for retirement. So let's see if we bump up our monthly contribution to say 500. That brings us up to 257 by retirement. And by year, it shows us a monthly breakdown. Annual breakdown of how much your deposits and growth make up each year. So as you can see, over time, it starts off with your deposits being the majority of your balance. And this is exactly what I've seen in my own accounts too, is that after a certain point, the compound interest actually ends up being more powerful than your deposits. It takes a little while to get there, but by this point, it's over half of the annual growth. So let's see, how would I improve this? I think I would want to be able to adjust the return rate because I'm not sure what return rate it is assuming. So that's the next change I'm going to make. Allow the user to adjust the annual rate of return and display that so the user is aware of what the calculations are based on. Okay, so actually, as I played around with the app a little bit more, I ended up canceling my request because it's already included in the settings. The settings here give you an adjustable annual rate of return. So we're going to go with 10%, which has been the S&P 500 average over the last century or so. It varies from year to year, but that's about what it's averaged. And we'll just bump up the retirement age to 67. So now we've got close to $500,000 by age 67 by retirement, and the vast majority of that is interest or growth, and only about a third of it is principal. So out of 469,000, 338,000 is interest and 131,000 is principal. So that's the power of compound growth right there. This app can also be rotated into mobile view. So pretty versatile. And that was only a few minutes worth of work. So hopefully you see the power of Google AI Studio and what you can do with it in a really short amount of time. And I still have time to get ready for work, warm up my car, and do anything else I need to do, make my coffee. In the meantime, I have a working app. Now, in the future, I can expand this and add cloud functionality, user database, desktop and mobile sync. I can add all those features, and eventually, if you're looking to monetize apps, I've been learning how to do that too with Stripe. So how to set up a Stripe account and link it to this app. And you can do all this without the App Store, without the Google Play Store, just all on your own using the web. If you're looking to sell something like that. Or you could just use it for yourself. This is completely free, and setting up a Firestore database is free as long as your usage is pretty reasonable, and you wouldn't exceed the free usage plan on your own without a lot of difficulty. You could even share this with a spouse. If you want to plan your retirement together, I've shown in another video on how to make an app shared with one person, like a spouse. So if you're interested in hearing about how to do that, leave me some comments, give me a thumbs up, and I'll make more videos for you. Talk to you later.